Trucking, Symington Auto, Pierce Water. Car number 8 is Dale Carey. 9 cars, 8 laps the distance. The first qualifying heat for the Affordable Towing and Recovery Thunderstock.
So we're ready to go with heat race number 1 for the Thunderstocks. The top 5 finishers will transfer into the feature event. Everybody else will go to the B main. 33 Thunderstocks signed in tonight. So a tough road to hoe here to get through the heat races and into the feature. Logan Schwedick and Tony Fraser on the front row of this one.
So up here in turn 3, they get ready to roll here. Rounds 3 and 4 for the first green flag tonight. And we get set. Here we go. Lowenberg on the low run already to get off into 1, 3 wide to get us started here.
So Lowenberg takes the Mustang to the low side, and he will have the lead coming out of turn number 2. Behind him, it's 3 wide for that 4th spot between Dale Jacari and Tony Fraser. Now they get sorted out a bit. Melissa Miller up to 2nd in the 93.
Everybody looking for pecking lanes here out through 3 and 4. It'll be Lowenberg in the 14. I love the lines on that Mustang, looking ever so cool. There with behind him is Miller in the 93, and then a gaggle of them come out of 2. Oh, Hood up on the 40.
And Leverance is going to have to park that one in the infield. And we will see green flag. Still Lowenberg out front in the 14. Melissa Miller doing her best to catch up. Dennis DeCherry and Huffman, and then Schwedick holding down the final transfer spot in the 53 car.
Tough break for Derek Leverance in the 40 here as he will pull up to the Affordable Towing and Recovery tow truck and get a bit of service. Lowenberg leading Miller here. Then Jacari recovering nicely after last week's lap 1 feature flip.
Yeah, Jacari and the crew had a lot of work to get that car back in one piece here. And they've done a good job. He's up there fighting for the 3rd spot with Huffman. Meanwhile, Lowenberg still holding the lead out there in the 14 car with Miller in the 93 trying to catch up.
Huffman also got turned around last week right around the same time as Jacari got flipped over. And they both recovering nicely here in qualifying positions here to get us started.
So Lowenberg's got the lead. Miller has caught up just a bit. A good fight still going on for that 5th and final transfer spot between the 52 of Tony Fraser and the 53 of Logan Schwedick. Those guys have been side by side for that transfer spot for the last 3 laps or so.
Down into 1, Johnny Lowenberg still with the lead here. 5 laps complete with 2.5 to go as they get on the back straightaway here. Miller looking to recover nicely after some post-week trouble the past couple of weeks.
So now Fraser has taken over that 5th and final transfer. Schwedick going to try to catch back up here in the 53. Up front with 2 to go, it's Lowenberg with Miller still 2nd, Jacari 3rd, Huffman 4th, and Fraser now in the 52 up to 5th.
Johnny Lowenberg using the Mustang here. It falls into the same wheelbase category as the Gen 3 Camaro that Carl Salt races. He can run a 302 Ford here, and that's what Lowenberg's doing in the Mustang. Off the bottom of 2 they come with a white flag in the air. Last time down the back straightaway.
Lowenberg's got a good lead here. He will have to contend with the slower car of Brittany Myers before he gets through corner 4. And Myers will get the white flag. Lowenberg won't catch her, but he will get the heat race win. 2nd will be Miller. 3rd is Jacari. 4th to Huffman. 5th at the line. Who's it going to be for that final transfer spot? It will be the 52 of Tony Fraser, nipping Logan Schwedick by a bumper. So Schwedick will go to the B main, along with Brady Longboat and Brittany Myers.
Awfully close.
Side the number 23, Timpson Auto Service, Caledonia Auto, Napa car out of Hagersville. It's Trevor DeBoer. For number 4 on the inside, in the number 28 DNS Auto Repair car, it is Jim Landman from Pastry Center. On his outside, the 777X, the Town Lodge Variety car for Steve Hess. Here we go with heat race number 2. Again, the top 5 will transfer.
Green flag is out. Look at Lampman. He's already up under 3 of them going into 1 on the back door. Bittners, they come out of 2. Cote with the lead down the back straightaway.
So Cote's got the lead here, got his first heat race win in the Thunderstocks a couple of weeks ago. 4 wide for the 4th spot now, as Trevor DeBoer will slide up in the 23. Still 3 wide for the 3rd spot now between Lantman, Beagle, and Bittner.
Beagle hard to the outside, Lantman with the drive off the bottom side of 2, and he'll come back to the middle. Running in the 3rd spot, Lantman now steers it up to the high line to try and take it around the outside of the Ryan Hess number 5.
And Jamie Hayes, I guess the 911 spun around. He will head to the back of the field. Up front, though, it's Cote, then Hess, Lantman, Bittner, and right now Ryan Beagle had the transfer spot. Now it's Steve Hess in the 777X.
Shows you how high the level of competition is. Jamie Hayes, a one little bobble, and that's pretty much going to put you at the back of the consi tonight. Cote trying to hold off Lantman, who came from the back row in this one, and he's already challenging for the lead.
Yeah, Lantman was in the top 5. In fact, he was in the championship hunt on the final night last year. So he knows how to get it done. He not had the year that he had planned on so far, but a good run going for the driver up the 28. He kicks it way sideways down there on the bottom. He will come out with the lead.
Started last in this one. He's up to first now on the inside of the Cote, 38. Cote working the outside. I believe that's one of the former Turner. Team Turner Street stocks for Cote, and they bring it back here to 1 with Lantman really leaning on that right rear, Tommy.
Yeah, Lantman kicking it way sideways, coming out of turn 4. He holds the lead for now over Cote. Actually, Cote's car is Brown Herron's former car from last year. Another car with lots of future wins on it. The car behind him, though, Ryan Hess, that is a Team Turner car from last year. So a lot of good cars being driven by different drivers in this race tonight.
I appreciate the correction. Out of 4 with 2 to go. Jim Lantman in the DNS Auto, 28 with the lead here over the Cote, 38 behind them. Rookie Ryan Hess looking pretty good after not qualifying last week.
Right now the final transfer spot is being held down by Dave Bittner in the B23, but the blue 23 of Trevor DeBoer and the 84 of Ryan Beagle are right there with the white flag in the air. Lantman still up front.
Quick, funny story about the 23 of Bittner there, holding on to the final transfer spot, forgot his driving suit. He's wearing one of Glenn's Styres. Glenn had to go pull one out of the house for him. When he's walking back, he gave it a big sniff and said, "Smells like wind, Tommy." We'll see what happens for Bittner tonight.
Bittner's got to get the final transfer first. Lantman will get the win. Second is Cote. Third is Hess. Fourth will be Hess. Fifth at the line will be the B23 of Bittner. So he will take that Glenn Styres fire suit to the feature. That'll send Trevor DeBoer, Ryan Beagle, and Jamie Hayes at 2 to be named. He race number 3 already rolling on. From Hagersville to Gibbs Action Sports, Fast Signs 49 for Dave Bailey. Row number 4 on the inside. From London, the BDS Enterprises, Jim Baker Trucking, Wells Foundry number 9 for Dave Silverthorne Jr. And on his outside, from Port Colborne, the Affordable Towing and Recovery 11R for Bryce Richardson. So 8 cars, again the top 5 will transfer from heat race number 3.
All right, green is out for Blake Bomberry Jr. We're on this one, 3 wide already at the start of this qualifying heat race number 3.
Somebody's lost some roll bar padding on the front stretch, but that won't affect anything. Will stay green. It's just a piece of foam out there. As Bomberry is out front, but Hess on the outside. The rookie driver in the 7X now gets squirrely. Here comes Dinning to the inside.
Bailey working up into third underneath the Hess, number 7, Carl Salt there on the inside in the 81. Off the back straightaway they come, and they're nearly door to door with Bomberry and Bailey.
Dave Bailey's been in the top 5 in all 3 of the feature races that he's finished so far this year. So Bailey, a strong car in that 49, now takes over the lead from Bomberry. Dinning back to third, Hess fourth, and right now Salt holding the final transfer, but here comes both Silverthorne and Richardson looking for that spot.
Bailey with the lead, Bomberry in second, Dinning, Hess, and Salt holding on to those spots. Back to one they go. Bailey with the advantage here. Still out front over Bomberry and Dinning.
So now Bomberry holding off the challenges of Dinning for now. Behind them, Salt is trying to hold off Dave Silverthorne Jr. for the 5th and final transfer. They're both catching the rookie driver Chase Hess in the 7X.
Bailey stretching it out more and more each time. Way up to the high side out of 2. Whoa! He's about 6 inches from the wall down the back straightaway. Bailey really pushing the issue up front.
So Bailey doing all he can to pull out ahead of the rest of this field, with Dinning holding off Bonberry now for the second spot. Fourth, it is Chase Hess, and here comes Dave Silverthorne again, back up, nosing ahead into the fifth spot. And Salt and Silverthorne now go to the outside of Hess, looking for the fourth spot.
Yeah, Bryce Richardson's in there. 2 of those 4 are going to make it. The other 2 will not, with 2 laps to go. They come around here, Silverthorne and Hess have 4th and 5th, with Richardson and Salt looking in from the backside.
So Salt had one little bobble up there in turn 4. He's lost 2 spots now, and he is 7th. He needs to get back up to 5th before the end of this one. It's going to be a tough road to hoe for him here.
White flag out, one more lap down the back straightaway for the Brewster Baker paint job of Dave Bailey. Right up to the top side in 3, he'll bring it down to the middle. Big lead for Bailey, Dinning. And then you come around, who's it going to be? The next 3 will make it in.
So Bailey gets the win. Second is Dinning. Third will be Bonberry. Fourth is Silverthorne. Fifth will be Chase Hess. So a couple of good cars going to the B main in Bryce Richardson and Carl Salt, along with the 38 of Terry Martin. Fourth and final heat race now rolling onto the track. From Caledonia, the Shoeless Joe's Coors Light Metalworks 88 for Justin McDonald. And row number 4 on the inside, our defending champion here in the Thunderstocks from Mount Hope, the O'Neill's Farm Equipment Big Moose Racing number 2 for Lee Winger. On his outside, first time at the Speedway this year from St. Catharines, the 85H tonight is Tyler Anderson. So 8 cars, 8 laps of distance. Again, the top 5 will transfer.
Green flies out here for Silverthorne and Peter Reed. First one's into 1 and 2. Disher on the inside with Quinn and McDonald.
So some new faces out here tonight. Tyler Anderson, that an 85 car. That is a former Billy Bleach car that is now part of the Styres team. Up front, it is Pete Reed pulling away now from Dave Silverthorne Jr. The final transfer currently being held by Jesse McDonald in the 88 car.
Pete Reed, the fastest one I've seen on the radar going so far tonight. Tommy at 92 kilometers an hour. Exiting turn 4, getting to the middle point of the straightaway. So Reed, so far the fastest one on the laser radar gun here in the infield. This time he's at 88, top speed down the front straightaway.
So Reed, definitely one of the fast cars here in a rare appearance at a streak. And believe this is his 3rd night out this year. And he's pulling away from Silverthorne now, who also had a good run in last week's feature.
Reed straight onto the front chute again. Rockets down here with Silverthorne chasing him. Silverthorne close to 91 that time, a little bit faster than the leader as they get onto the back straightaway.
Yeah, Silverthorne has gotten a good smooth line going now, and he started a real Reed back in. Behind them, it's Disher. Winger now gets around Disher for the 3rd spot. Then Disher and McDonald, they are 4th and 5th. Sean Quinn is the first car trying to get change for that final transfer.
Still pretty consistent laps for the leader, Reed. Up front, nobody really close enough to catch him. Known in Niagara as the Crazy Alien. Reed brings it here off of turn 4 again with another one.
Silverthorne's lap times have been better than Reed right now. Silverthorne's best lap of the race at 20.265. Reed's a 20.353. So Silverthorne has been faster, but hasn't been able to make up much ground on Reed. And now here comes Winger. He's reeling in Silverthorne for the 2nd spot.
Onto the front chute, they get around here again. Top 3 have really started to pull away. McDonald with an outside run around the Disher. 17 here, well 77 it is on the inside.
Yeah, he's got that renumbered 77. He's trying to get back by the 88 of McDonald as we see the 48 of Mike Graham going to the pit area. So we've lost a couple of cars here. Right now it's Disher and McDonald trying to sort out the 4th and 5th spot.
Onto the back chute, Reed for the final time. Into 3 and 4, will bring it up to the middle groove. Silverthorne is there. Here comes Winger from the trunk spot to put himself solidly in the feature tonight. Top 3 through Reed, Silverthorne Jr. and Winger. Going to bring McDonald and Disher with them.
So that'll send Quinn, Graham, and Anderson to the pits. Sorry, to the B main if they can start. Saw both Graham and Anderson pull out before the end of that one. one piece. Let's hope they stay clean and green, but these races have been known to be a little bit wild and hairy when only 4 spots into the feature are on the line. Sometimes called the hooligan race or the consolation race, last chance race, whatever you want to call it. We are ready for the B main for the Affordable Towing and Recovery Thunderstocks.
So we will take 4 out of this field into tonight's A main. Don't forget 50-50 tickets remain on sale. Flag down the sellers in the pink t-shirts. Last check it was over $600. Make sure you get a ticket now. B main for the Thunderstocks, ready to come to life. And they're on it off of corner 4.
So a pair of rookies on the front row, actually 3 rookies up there now with Liverence, Haza, and Longboat. Behind them, Salt is now already making his way to the front in that 81 car, a former feature winner here at the Speedway.
They were 4 wide. They're 4 wide again through corner 3 as they work it now. Troubles on the 14. Contact there. And I believe that may bring out a yellow flag. Here, 1 lap in.
Yeah, Mason Smith in the 14S has got the car going now. We may stay green. The 84 RK takes, Ryan Beagle takes that car to the pits, as did the 911 of Jamie Haza. We will stay green flag here with the 14 also being sent to the pit area. So still Liverence out front in the 40. Then it's the 81 of Salt. Salt has made his way to the front from the 9th starting spot, already up in his 2nd and looking for more.
Yeah, don't forget Carl Salt in that Great Lakes Brewery Instant Insulation 81. Missed a feature already once this year. He does not want to do it again. And he's charging to the front to the outside of the leader and has that lap car directly in front as well.
Yeah, Mason Smith got very sideways right in front of the leaders there, and Liverence and Salt wouldn't have liked what they saw there. Logan Schwedick gets turned around in the 53 up in turn 4. Will stay green flag though, as Liverence now sees Salt on the inside. He takes it way down low, trying to pinch Salt off.
And Salt continues on the bottom side as they work it off of corner number 2. Liverence up high, Salt on the bottom. Liverence continues to lead down in corner number 3.
So Liverence has the lead. Second it is Salt, but now Salt goes to the inside and Liverence has to turn right to avoid him. Bryce Richardson and Trevor DeBoer in the 23 are your final transfer cars right now. The 14 of Mason Smith is a lapped car.
So your transfer cars have cleared themselves. All they need to do for these final 4.5 laps is finish. Don't fall back at all. Stay where you are and you're in the feature. You see a little bit of damage on the back end of the 23. Well, very minor. As Bryce Richardson right there in the back bumper of the 23 of Trevor DeBoer.
So Carl Salt now has taken off from Derek Liverence, and Salt will look for the win in this B main. 3 to go this time. Actually, white flag out now this time by 8 laps the distance on this B main tonight. So Liverence is still 2nd, DeBoer 3rd, but here comes Richardson to the inside of him.
And it's a long way back to the 5th spot. So the top 4 safely in check out at the front. Carl Salt will grab the win in the B main. And the Great Lakes Brewery Instant Insulation. Brantford Culligan car number 81.
So Salt gets the win. 2nd will be Liverence. Then it is Bryce Richardson and Trevor DeBoer. They will be the final transfer cars. The 48 of Mike Graham, the first car on the bubble, should one of our Thunderstock drivers not be able to start the feature.
Last chance dance for the Corpac Merchandising Sprint Cars.
Junior on his outside, the 108 of Billy Bleach Jr. Row number 9 is the number 1 of Chris Dickey on his outside, the number 2, Lee Winger. And row number 10, the 04, Wyatt Van Wert on his outside, the double 0, James Thompson. Then it's your B main cars, the 81 of Carl Salt, the number 40, Derek Liverence, the 11R of Bryce Richardson, and the 23 of Trevor DeBoer. They will make up your starting field. As we get set to go, Johnny Lowenberg choosing to start at the rear of this field, so that moves a few drivers up in the order. Tony Fraser and Melissa Miller on the front row. Here we go, already fanning out 3 and 4 wide in the Thunderstocks.
Oh, that was a ragged there on that one, but we get rolling here. Fraser on the inside, Miller through the middle, and Cote on the outside. 4 wide out of 2.
And everybody stays pointed the right direction for now. Here comes Dave Bailey in the 49. He's the first of some of the faster cars to make his way up through the field, up to fighting for the third spot with Casey Huffman now.
Fraser shuffled back in the early going. Melissa Miller, not the same fate. She holds the lead here out of 2 with Bailey and Cote rolling up her exhaust fumes.
Bailey now up to second in the 49, the master of the mini stocks, getting this Thunderstock figured out, dives it to the inside. Cote making it 3 wide for the lead with Miller.
That was an absolutely gorgeous move by Bailey to keep the run going out of 4 and take the lead away from Miller. Down the front straightaway, through the middle pack, you got Thompson, Winger, Lampman. They're all looking for a fighting room.
Yeah, Thompson and Winger both started back in rows 9 and 10, and now they're up fighting for these top 10 spots. Up front, it's Bailey. Here comes Bleach as he gets around some of the traffic, and Bleach puts the 108 up into some clean air now.
Billy Bleach Jr. running in the second spot, up into that position ahead of Melissa Miller. Behind them, Cote trying to get underneath Miller. She slips on the outside. Comes Winger and the third and fourth. Winger, Lampman.
So Bailey's up into the lead clearly now. He's got a good lead over Bleach, but Winger now up into the third spot. Lampman is fourth, Ryan Dinning up into fifth. Those 5 cars have gotten single file. Here comes Dave Silverthorne Jr. He's looking to get up into the top 5 in the number 9.
Keep an eye on James Thompson. Couple of time winner this year as he works the bottom. He's stuck in the middle of the pack, but he took 3 cars the last lap. Winger coming up on the inside of Bleach for second. Bailey all alone up in front with the lead.
So last time by, the lead was 1.2 seconds for Dave Bailey. We'll keep an eye this time. It is 1.6 seconds. So right now Bailey is opening up the gap over the fight for second between Winger and Bleach. Behind them, it's a 3-car battle for the 4th spot between Lampman, Silverthorne, and Dinning.
They side by side for second through 3 and 4. Winger with a bit of advantage now as he squirts about a half car length in front of the Bleach 108. Bailey's got him covered so far. Silverthorne always with Jim Lampman.
So Winger has clear track now. He's going to try to get away from Bleach and go after the lead that Dave Bailey has accumulated. It was still 1.7 seconds last time by. Winger has cut into it now, and it is down to 1.4 seconds. So Bailey is going to see the number 2 of Winger in his behind him shortly here, with Bleach 3rd, Silverthorne 4th, Lampman 5th, Dinning 6th, Dickey 7th. The fight for 7th between Thompson and Hess. Then it's Bittner and Cote rounding out the top 10.
Carl Salt takes it to the pits here with a flat right front. He has a left rear flat. Yes, he does here in turn 2.
So Bailey now will see his first traffic of this race at the halfway signal. 10 in and 10 to go for Bailey as he puts a lap on Tony Fraser. Bailey's lead now down to 1.3 seconds over Winger, who now has to get around that 52 of Fraser as well.
Bailey, Winger, then it is Bleach, Silverthorne, Ryan Denning moving into 5th underneath the 28 of Jim Lampman out of turn number 2. Then you got Chris Dickey in 7th, 8th is Thompson, 9th Bittner, and 10th Hess.
Well, Hess was 10th. He bobbled there off turn 4. That allows Melissa Miller and John Cote back around him. Up front, Winger is eating into that lead of Bailey just a little bit. But that time, Bailey actually opened up the lead as he gets close to the tail end of some more traffic.
Bailey here into 3 on the back of a big pack of lap cars right in front of him. Now what he needs to see, how about this Wyatt Court? Struggling a lot tonight, Tommy. He's about to go down a lap.
So Bailey now making it 3 wide with some of these lapped cars. Gets around both Liverance and Lowenberg off of turn 2 and dives right into the middle of Hess and Huffman. The 24 of Bomberry up ahead has a flat left rear tire, so we'll keep an eye on that. Yellow flag now out as Lowenberg and Van Wart get together down in turn 4.
Yeah, Lowenberg up into the side of Van Wart a little bit into 3. And Van Wart trying to recover, came across the nose of Lowenberg, and they get teed up in turn 3.
So Wyatt Van Wart is in the fight for the championship lead here, and now he will have to restart at the tail of this field.
14 laps complete, 6 to go in our our affordable towing and recovery Thunderstock feature. Just to remind everybody, these guys are also on the card Tuesday over at Humberstone with the modifieds and the mini stocks. Here we go, green flag is out, into one, Winger streaking past his good friend Dave Bailey, but Bailey will fight back through the middle.
Leach had a good start there in the 108, and here comes Silverthorne making it a 4-car race for the lead. Winger will get out front for the moment, but Bailey to the inside again in turn 3.
3 cars going at it now for Silverthorne, stabs it to the outside. Winger with the advantage, but here comes Leach, Bailey, Silverthorne, and Dinning.
Bailey getting way sideways now in that 49 car, pushing as hard as he can. He wants to get up and chase down Lee Winger, but right now Winger has opened up a bit of a lead. Here comes Silverthorne around the top side, trying to take away third from Billy Bleach.
5 to go, into 1, and it is Bleach trying to put the low slider here on Bailey for second. Can't get low enough though. Bailey with the momentum.
So Bailey keeps the second spot for now as Winger has the lead, but he tripped on the cushion up in turn 3 that time and allowed them to get back a little bit. Yellow flag coming back out for the number 8 of Jakiri, who spun it around up in turn 2.
Yeah, he's got the rear end torn on the 8 car. He'll need a hook from the back. 2 tough weeks in a row for Dale Jakiri. 5 to go here in the Thunderstock feature event.
So Lee Winger, the points leader in the number 2, will restart at the front of this field with Dave Bailey holding back Billy Bleach, Dave Silverthorne, and Chris Dickey. Here we go, green flag out, 5 laps left to go.
All right, green is out. Winger in the Big Moose Deuce here through 1 and 2. Bailey coming through the middle. Bleach and Silverthorne. Here comes Dickey from the back.
Yeah, Dickey started towards the tail of this field in the 17th spot, and he's now fighting for fourth with Billy Bleach Jr. Up front, Winger has the lead. Bailey doing all he can to try to catch him, and Silverthorne up into third now.
Here they come around the bottom of 2. To the outside goes Winger. Right up to the top into 3. Bailey trying to chase him in, but running out of time.
Bailey trying a different line that time through corner 3 and 4. Didn't work too well as he got down into the inside of turn 3 and then pushed way up. That allowed Silverthorne right to the tail end of the 49. And here comes Dickey running through the bumps on the inside of turn 2.
Bleach fading back a bit in the 108 into the clutches of Ryan Dinning and James Thompson. Up front, Bailey keeping Winger clean and off here as they get back to 1. 2 to go. Can Winger hold off Dave Bailey?
Yeah, Winger's had some trouble through corners 3 and 4 with that top side up there as he's missed the cushion a couple of times now. We'll see what he does through corners 3 and 4 this time. Again, Bailey gets a good line out of corner 4. Who's going to get this win? Bailey is right there.
They tag each other at the line. White flag in the air. Winger up to the outside. Opens up the door for Bailey. Here comes Bailey on the inside.
Bailey has to drop back behind Winger, but he's going to get a good run into turn 3 here and try to put the slide job on his good buddy Lee Winger. Out of corner 4, almost contact. Bailey has to back out. Winger will get the win. Second is Bailey. Third is Silverthorne. Fourth is Dickey, and fifth is Bryce Richardson.
Don't get much better than that, ladies and gentlemen. Excellent race here in the Thunderstocks.
So Lee Winger's got the helmet off. He's climbing out of the number 2. Put your hands together for your feature winner in the Thunderstocks tonight, Lee Winger. And Lee taking a look at the car here. He did have a little bit of contact with his buddy Dave Bailey there, but he managed to hold him off there. It was a good race at the end. Bailey did all he could to get around you.
Yeah, no better guy to take it away from than that guy right there. I think he's won more features in a mini stock than anyone and everyone combined at this track. Great race. Can't thank my guys enough for all their help, all my sponsors.
Well, that's before the caution flag, you were kind of hanging around back there, but you weren't really catching Dave, and then you kind of found something after the caution flag, it looked like.
Yeah, I was really tight through the center. I wanted to be down there because you can cut off the momentum. They can't slide up, as you can see when you run around the top. He can slide up and keep his momentum up, but I found the top and stuck with it and paid off.
There is Lou Winger. That is his second feature win of the season here in the Affordable Towing and Recovery Thunderstock Division. We'll come around and get a word with Dave Bailey. Top 5 in every single feature race you finished this year, but you got that look on their face like you know you wanted more tonight.
Yeah, that was the one that got away, but at least it was fun. That was a blast.
Well, you threw pretty much everything you had at Lee Winger there. A little bit of contact, but kept it clean and almost got him on the last lap.
Yeah, it worked. Well, it almost worked with one to go, and I thought I'd try it on the last lap again, and it almost worked again, but I don't know. We're close. We'll get there.
There is Dave Bailey. He'll be looking to move up one more spot on the podium next week. And another driver on the podium, and happy to be here, Dave Silverthorne Jr. And it's been a bit of a rough season for you so far, but a good run tonight.
Thanks a lot. We've had a pretty rough winter. We're just happy we were able to have enough people to help us out to make it out this year and put on a good show for everybody and just have a whole lot of fun.
There is Dave Silverthorne Jr. He is your third place finisher. Put your hands together one more time for your podium finishers in the Affordable Towing and Recovery Thunderstock Division.
To our 2 winners of the fireworks draw, Heather and Crystal, if you could go down to Souvenir booth to claim those prizes, please. And we also still have that Lexus in the parking lot with the car alarm going off again, BPDH 813.